Listen, there will be people that come into your life that need you for certain things and certain reasons. People will be down on their luck. People will be in bad situations, and you may help them. You may help them get to a certain level, and as they reach that level, sometimes people tend to forget where they came from because all they can see is where they are now and possibly where they could be going. And a lot of times, those people that forget where, that you gave them a hand up or a hand out, when they was in a bad situation, they may rise above you or they may rise against you. What I want you to understand is this. When you help somebody out the kindness of your heart, you have to be willing to, when they get to that point and they start acting weird and they start saying things and they start doing things in a negative light to make you look lesser than and make themselves look, to make you look lesser than and make themselves look greater, you have to realize why you did it in the first place. You did it because out the kindness of your heart, you genuinely wanted to see a person up. And if they're up at this point, let them fly. Let them go. Do not allow nobody to come up off of you, jump off of your back, but still have their claws in you. When those people get to a certain point, you got to remember that they only needed a hand up, and you got to let them go. You understand that? You got to let them go. Because what happens is, in a lot of situations, people become a cancer to your environment. And once you bring them into your environment, they bring the cancerous things that had them in the situation that they was in the first place to your environment. And first it starts with them. And then they'll spread it to people around you. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people cannot handle, and this about to get weird, the fact that you was even in a position to be able to help them and the things that you did for them and not asking nothing in return. A lot of people that need help don't even realize that they have a repetitive nature where they end up in the same spot over and over and over again because of the way they move in the first place. And a lot of times people don't realize, you don't really realize that you're doing a bad. It takes a special person to sit in the mirror and say, damn, maybe I shouldn't have done this, or maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have done this different. Maybe I should have done this like this. It's a lot of people that do a lot of things that won't even admit that they do it. Like, people will do derogatory, negative things to a person that helped them and loved them and nurtured them all the way up and don't even realize what they're doing. They don't even think twice about it. So when you're that person, and this goes for a lot of times entrepreneurs, bosses, people just in a better position. Y'all ever help somebody, and then when they get up, they act like they're against you, or you hear they doing little crafty shit and all types of stuff. Like, that's human nature, some people. And a lot of those people, that's a learning lesson for you, and it's going to be a learning lesson for them. You have to remove yourself from that without addressing it. It's no use to arguing with them. It's no use to addressing it. You love them from afar and you keep it pushing. The reality is, those people will need you again before you need them. That's your morning tip.